started losing its charge very quickly. And it is, when I put it on, plug it in to charge it, it is very slow to recharge. The other night it was down to 4%, and it was on all night, and by morning it was up to 22.
Wow.
And this morning it had gotten up to 39%, and I've not used it at all. It's on, and I pulled out everything that might be running in the background that I could think of, and it's down to 30%.
I have a comment about that might help. Does it say it's fast charging, or it doesn't say that?
It doesn't say anything.
Because mine would do that, and it was like going to take 8 hours, and I just unplugged it from the wall, and then I also turned the thing around the other way that you plug in because it can go both ways, and pushed it all the way in, and it started doing it, and it still does that every once in a while. Yeah, isn't that two-sided? You can put it in either way.
Correct.
Yeah, I found that sometimes it doesn't go, it only goes slow charge one way, and I pull it out and put it in the other way. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen with yours or not, but anyway, it's worth a try maybe.
Now, yesterday I had plugged it in while I was using it, and even while plugged in, it was losing charge.
Do you have another cord you could borrow from someone to see if
That's
it's in
the
the connector?
easiest fix. Is it the cord? That's the issue.
Okay, I Googled, and that said the two most common things are your charger cord and getting dust and lint in the orifices. So I have a can of air here, and I gave a good shot of the orifices, and this is the only cord I have here.
Okay. Know anyone with a similar phone you could borrow
I could
from?
try that.
A lot of iPhones now have the USB-C as well, so there should be a whole collection.
Okay. Is it possible that, I mean, this is charging a little bit. Could a cord still do that and be a bad cord?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a slowly dying cord.
Yeah.
Right.
You can all,
That's
and
You need
sometimes
services for it.
it's the wall port that's the issue too. You could try plugging into your laptop and see if it's any different. I don't think that will be the case, but
So try plugging it into the laptop.
if you have a port that matches.
So do this into the laptop.
See if that does anything. My hope is it's an easy fix the cable and go, but guessing it's not that easy.
A perfect example of the benefits of inductive charging, where there's no connectors involved. Connectors, I worked for Berg Electronics for a number of years, connector business, and yeah.
Okay, I just plugged it into the laptop here. And see what happens. I'll see if I can borrow cable from somebody.
Bob, is your cable showing any kinds of wear at either end?
I mean, no.
Okay.
You used to be that the connectors were gold plated. That used to be.
These are not.
Now they use nickel or something cheap.
Plastic.
Yeah. Whatever.
They might even have some USB-Cs lying around in the back of the amphitheater. But
that's a good question.
So the other things we can look at that are more advanced, How's your?
Okay, now I plugged it in here and it's just
Yeah.
gone from 29 to 30 right away. Let's see. Okay, so go ahead. The other things.
So maybe it's that wall port thing. You need a new one of those. Which you probably can get at the bookstore.
Mm.
Okay, we have wall ports for our Apple.
Yeah, you could
Things.
use Jean's wall
Yeah.
port for that.
She
It's
left.
universal.
I should ask permission first.
Yes.
She left.
Just do it, ask permission afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you're both charging your
Beg
phones at
forgiveness.
night, you'll need
Right.
two, but
that's forgiveness.
um you could also use your computer. Um how's your cell phone data service at Chautauqua? Um
It's cell phone. Okay.
Uh, the other theory I had was that roaming's always on and it's draining your battery looking for service.
Okay, there's a tower within sight of our window here.
Okay.
But
Is it-
do you have, during the summer, don't you have a big influx of people using that tower?
Yes, in fact, just for the Wi-Fi here in our building, it's pretty good getting contact during the day. At night, I think everybody and their cousin are streaming stuff. I can't even get stuff to, I mean, the little circle goes around. It's really hard. And our in-house technician here thinks it may be community-wide, that the whole community is draining the,
Oh,
I mean, it goes from 250 people living here in the winter to 10,000 on a given day.
yeah.
Lynn's nodding her head.
Why they're streaming content and not going to the evening program is beyond me, but
Well, there's some people who, well, it's not evening, you can't do that, who just sit in their homes and stream the amphitheater without going over there. Seems it loses its purpose. Yeah, I agree with you, Lynn. Obviously, I'm not there now. It's some authors. Oh, it's not 10:45. Tomorrow's 10:45 speaker is the former head of the Kennedy Center in Washington.
Oh,
That should be interesting.
yes.
Yeah.
You'll have to
Report back, please.
and see if it's
Yeah.
worth us watching.
It's gone well so far. We're in week 3. But we miss you, Lynn. We miss you.
I miss it too.
I know.
So I guess that the
Okay,
theory
reporting,
of-
it's up to 31. It's charging much more rapidly than,
Mm.
I think we found the culprit.
maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other theories you could look into. I'm guessing you close your apps on a regular basis.
Hadn't been, but since this started, I have been doing it
Yeah.
regularly.
I figured as much.
I mean, just close open apps. If
Mhm.
they're sleeping, that's all right.
Yeah, if they're just shut down, if you're just letting it sit, it'll be fine. And the other thing is limiting the number of notifications you get. I don't know if you are inundated with notifications on your phone, but
No, just storm notifications is about it.
that's good. That's better for your mental health as well.
Well, I get them from both here and home, so I see flood warnings for Baltimore Pike media.
Chad's Ford. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you can spit in the river in Chad's Ford floods.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
thank you.
hopefully that's the culprit.
Yeah,
It's an
Well, I
easy-
was thinking of coming on Tech Time anyway, even before the issue, just to see your faces.
yes,
Looks good.
it's good to get a bell sighting. Very good.
So other than rain and floods and storms,
Pestilence.
Do I want to say yes?
Chuck
Wow.
says yes.
Well, that's interesting because I was just going to ask a question too, but should I click on yes, you think?
what are
I'm
you trying to
guessing that's
do?
your printer. Sorry, Chuck, go
Well,
ahead.
that's in, well, let me do that. I did it. Because I have gotten that every once in a while, but my printer is a problem right now. It died.
Oh,
Um, and I'm trying to see if it's possible to resuscitate it somehow, but what had happened is when the power went off well, I don't know, a day ago or something, and it's plugged into the switch thing, what do you call it, all the
Wow.
outlets together with my computer. Obviously, the router is not on that one. But anyway, so everything had gone off and then everything came back on. Well, the computer doesn't come back on when I turned it on, but the printer was on with an error message. And so I looked up that error message and it says it was turned off wrong. You know, you don't turn it off wrong. So I think, oh, well, yeah, I didn't turn it off at all. Meanwhile, I had pushed the on off button and nothing had happened, or it would go off just a second and then come back on with the same error code. So I unplugged it and waited 2 minutes or something and plugged it back in and it came on and I was able to print something. And then wouldn't you know that we had, and then for troubleshooting, it said something about you turned it off wrong. You need to turn it off with the switch. Well, yeah, I turned it off because the power went off. I didn't turn it off. So that happened again last night and I got the error message. But this morning when I went through all the stuff and I thought maybe the computer had to be on first. And so I even put the computer on and then plugged in the printer. And it's dead. Push the button and nothing happens and nothing happens and nothing happens. Okay, so I probably need a new printer because it's like maybe 10 years old or whatever. However, I need a computer too, and I don't want to get one yet. And it doesn't make sense to buy a printer, does it? That's going to try to make it go with my 10-year-old, 12-year-old desktop and then get a new computer. So is there anything you suggest that might be magic?
Magic with printers?
Yeah, because I mean, and obviously, and it was interesting that I got this message about just now here because I had gotten it before and skipped it. And this printer, this laptop does talk to the printer, but when I try to use my Hallmark card things, it only prints one side. And then 3 days later, it prints that one side again. So obviously it was never connecting right. But now it's going to really not know what to do because it can't find the printer, I'm sure, because it's dead. So anyway,
So it's not turning it on at all anymore. is
right,
what you're
right.
saying.
I plugged it in and I unplugged it and plugged it in again and pushed the on button and nothing, just dead.
Mhm.
And there's nice lot of ink in there too still.
Well, I think you can go ahead and buy a new laptop and it at this point should connect with any future laptop or your desktop you buy.
But I don't mean laptop, a printer, buy a new printer, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, buy a new printer. Okay, and let it connect with this one if it and then okay, that's
And
good.
then if your desktop dies in a year or two, it should be able to connect to the new printers.
get an
Okay.
HP.
That's what I've got. Is that still a good one?
Yeah.
All right.
As good as
Um,
any, but then you can use
Yeah.
your ink.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, I probably can.
Maybe,
Maybe.
Well, HP has all different numbers. I have
Yeah.
3 HP printers and I have 3 different numbers.
Okay, this
Uh-huh.
one's 81. Do any more recent printers have 81?
I,
That's
I
a
know
question.
mine's 60.
yeah, mine's 67, 66.
And how old are your printers?
They're not new, but you
Yeah,
know,
newer than mine.
no, I don't know that
Uh,
the number is age dependent though.
I don't think
Oh.
it is.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it's like laser type
Oh, okay.
versus ink.
But that's a good point. Buy something that has the same ink thing, because it is like, especially
When
the
I
color one.
Googled HP with 80 ink, there are options that pop up.
Okay, I'll do that after.
And several of them are connected to Staples website. So you could even go to Staples and say, this is the ink I want. What are the
I want the
printers?
printer to match my ink. That's
Yeah.
kind of-
Yeah,
But
And even if you
HP
don't
also,
purchase it with them that day, you can do your research for the best deal or something.
Yeah. Okay.
HP also has plans for keeping your ink up to date, and you have to be careful if you don't have a high enough volume of usage.
Yeah,
I rarely ran a muck of it with the printer in North Carolina that gets only used maybe 3 months a year. And HP wanted to keep sending me ink cartridges.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't use a lot of ink. In fact, I used to use it the most for my Christmas cards, and now I let Snapfish do the Christmas cards, so I don't even use it for that. But I
That's
do.
the other thing you could think about is if you don't print often, maybe you don't need a printer anymore. You could just send anything you want to print
Nah.
to a company
I
like
need to print the
Staples or CVS or
the
Walmart.
Deacon agenda. Things like that, well, and also, get well cards and stuff. I print out little cards, so.
you can probably get an HP printer for around $50.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to be the number you want, I can't promise, but I mean, the last HP printer I picked up was like $49. I mean,
And it was Wi-Fi?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Oh, that's-
incredible how cheap they are.
Oh, all right, goodbye. I gotta go shopping. No. That's good news.
And
Thanks, Chuck.
if you're lucky, you can still catch the Amazon Prime deals.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
is that
Well, like
pre-
that, I don't have Prime, but that's.
Oh,
That's
then never
fine.
mind.
Yeah,
what
right.
about tariffs?
Tariffs? Yeah, before they happen. Yeah, don't even go there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
I was just reading about the Japan.
sitting there for 3 months, is that all going to dry out?
But
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Well, but you know what? When you get back, take it out and shake the cartridge and put it back in. That might. I do that when it's getting low, and it seems to help.
Or if somebody wants to go over to our apartment, take out the ink and use it while we're
Oh,
coming.
wait a minute. I'll go over to your apartment and use your printer.
Sure, just unplug the whole thing, take it with you.
Well, the problem with my computer too is that for some reason, my desktop, it doesn't recognize me as the administrator or whatever it is. And I often I get this thing there's something wrong with your account, we have to fix it. And I finally went in there and gave it said, maybe you've got a new password, whatever. And I did the whole thing that I thought was going to fix it. And I still get that message. Well, when my son-in-law came to try to figure out what that pop-up notice is all the time, he couldn't get in because he says it doesn't have any kind of an administrator that, so that's going to be interesting when I want to transfer all that stuff to a new computer, I imagine. Wouldn't you? I don't know, would that be a problem or not?
I would. Do you have multiple like logins on that desktop?
Not that I knew of, but maybe there is somehow that.
If you have multiple accounts that somebody accidentally set up, it could be the admin is on the other account.
Yeah, and that's what he couldn't find another account either. He just couldn't find the way I could sign into it, anything. And
Oh.
finally I just said, dinner's ready, go forget it, you know, it's like, because he was trying to do it, because I mean, I just, I don't know. But yeah, that's but theoretically, I should be able to take this stuff from my separate hard drive backup, right?
Correct.
Theoretically, I have never opened that to make sure there's anything there, so
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, I tell you, it's good. It's a rough day. The only good thing this morning is that I got Wordle in 3, and the first,
Just,
Yeah.
you know, lots of them from different things.
You can also use like your charger for your laptop even. Like I have a USB-C one for my laptop. And
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. A laptop, phone, anything that has the USB-C.
the bigger bricks will go faster, but they will auto adjust if your device can't handle the speeds of the faster chargers.
Mm.
So they're smart now, which is great.
Yeah.
And you can get like a travel brick, you know, with multiples, and it will adjust accordingly.
Yeah, well, even
Is it-
power strips come with extra connectors
Mm-hmm.
that eliminate the need for that transformer. It's built
Yeah.
in.
Speaking of power strips, it sounds like Nancy needs one of those too.
Yes.
So her new printer doesn't get zapped.
Yes. Power
Yeah.
surge protectors.
Yeah.
Important. That can be a birthday gift for her
There you go.
from your friends at Tech Time.
Right.